Hi, everybody. How's everybody today? Good, I hope. All right. We are on ACI course 14, class 8, and we're studying Lojong. And here's question 1. Who would like to read it? Nobody? Okay. Loan, would you read it, please?
Yes, I can read it. Name the person who wrote out the Lojong or in instruction for developing of good heart named well of nice. Give also his approximate date and name the person to whom he gave this work as a teaching.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah. Does anybody know who wrote down the Wheel of Knives? Who wrote it out?
Is this Dharma Rakshita?
Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe Lord Atisha wrote it down, but Dharmarakshita spoke it to him. I'm pretty sure. Whom he gave this work as a teaching. Yeah, I think it's Atisha. Um, does anybody know Atisha's dates? Lord Atisha?
Sometime before 1000, like 8 or 900 something.
I think it's 982 to 1054, if I remember, but it's right around then. Yeah, circa 1000. And Dharmarakshita is similar, right? Just probably 30 years earlier or something. All right, here we go. Yeah, Dharmarakshita wrote it down. Okay. All right, Loan, please read this.
Yes, the work was written down by the Indian master Dharmarashita and presented to Lord Atisha in
Nine,
9182.
982
982,
to
yes,
1052.
1052,
To
as a
1052.
that to 1052,
Good.
as a teaching. The title in Tibetan is Tunja Kolo, and the author and his students' name in Tibetan are Dharmarashita and Chowoje.
Rakshita, Rak.
Rak,
Yeah,
Rakshita.
yeah, good. Yeah, George. Um, yeah, Tsuncha Korlo. Korlo means like a wheel. And Tsuncha means a sharp-bladed weapon. Um, like a knife. It's really like a crown. It's a wheel, but it's just a circle. It goes on someone's head. And it's like it cuts them as it floats on their head. All right. All right. Yeah, this is Sanskrit, okay? Uh Dharma Rakshita and Joel J. By the way, Dharma means, right, the teachings. And Rakshita means mm, protector, something like that. And Joel means like the boss or something. And Jay means Lord. It kind of means Lord of Lords, something like that. All right. Number two. Who would like to read? Hannah?
Yes, hello, teacher.
Hi, Hannah.
Give a description of a wheel of knives as
Knives.
found for uh,
Knives.
knives as found, for example, in the teaching but by Master Ngulchu Dharma
Nuchu. Nuchu.
Gulchu
Not gul.
Nulchu
This is not a G.
Nulchu
It's a nga. Ngulchu.
Nulchu
Uh-huh.
Dharma Hadra 1772, 1851 of the stage of creation
On the stage.
on the stage of create, creation of the secret teaching of the
For the
angel
secret. For.
for the secret teaching of the angel known as uh, sorry
I got it. Don't
high
worry. Frightener by Rava. Okay, good job.
fragment.
Yeah, you're
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, I just said it. It's like a wheel on top of your head, and it has these blades, and they circle you, and you can't take it off, and it's cutting into you, and you drip blood down your face. All right, it's horrible. It's like a hell realm thing. Um, I'll read this. Here, a wheel of knives is described as a wheel made of iron, having many spokes made of knives sharpened on both sides of the blades, without any rim around the outside of the wheel. At the center or hub of the wheel is a space that allows you to put your fingers so you can throw the wheel at someone. So it is sort of a big ninja star, or perhaps we can think of it as a razor tip boomerang. Um, that's from a different book, from the book that describes this whole uh from the Wheel of Knives book. It says it's like a crown, okay? And then there's blades and it just spins on you. So this is similar but a little different. All right. Number three. Mike, would you like to read?
Sure, thanks. The text of the Wheel of Knives describes how bodhisattvas in the vicious cycle of life are like peacocks who actually find
Circle.
poisonous. Did I say cycle?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just used to saying cycle. It's fine.
I am. The vicious circle of life are like peacocks who actually find poisonous plants more nutritious than medicinal ones. The idea is that the bodhisattvas can transform inner afflictions and outer difficult situations into precious opportunities for personal practice and helping others. Does this also mean that a bodhisattva would try to feel a mental affliction in order to somehow use it for good, or purposely stay in samsara, or the vicious circle of suffering, in order to help others?
One word answer, Mike.
Nah.
Nah. Not at all. Not ever. Okay. Um, that's a big Dharma rumor. Bodhisattvas staying in samsara. They'll project themselves into your life from paradise, but in your samsara to help you, that's different, right? All right. Oh, it's a long answer. Read it, Mike.
All mental afflictions leave negative imprints on our minds that come back to hurt us later. So, although when they get a mental affliction, bodhisattvas know how to turn it around and learn something from it, they would never purposely get one to do so, nor would they purposely stay in the vicious circle of life, the world of mental affliction and negative karma, for the good of others. Rather, they are pledged to reach highest bliss as quickly as possible so they can be of true help to others. To think of the other way is a serious mistake, and there is even a bodhisattva vow against doing so. It is included in the secondary offenses.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what, not staying in a lower piece or in samsara, right? I think so.
He like giving up the highest dharma or something.
I don't know. I don't think it's that one. But wait, I'd have to review.
Oh, you mean you're staying in samsara so that others can reach it. Yeah, I got you.
Or staying in a lower piece, like trying to reach nirvana and not Buddhahood.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Number 4. Lynn, would you like to read?
Yes, I love it.
Okay,
What state, I'm so sorry. What
go ahead.
state, yes, what state of mind is greatest? A henchman of the devil.
Described.
Described.
Good. Yeah. What's the henchman of the devil? What's a henchman? How about that?
It's devil when you think about only you. Me, and me. And you. Yes.
Yeah, self-cherishing. Yeah. So if self-cherishing is the henchman of the devil, what's the devil in that case?
Ignorance?
Yeah, what ignorance?
Ignorance itself?
What is ignorance though? Ignorance of what?
Oh, like thinking the world is self-existent.
Yeah, especially yourself. Yeah. Dakzin. Dangzin. Yeah, I would say. Good. Read this, Lynn.
Yeah, grasping your, uh, grasping for yourself, which in one sense means working only for our happiness, and in another sense meaning seeing ourselves as self-existence, as not being a product of our past karma, not being a protection fought on earth by what we have taught, spoken, or done in the past.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. Usually in Lojong, it's self-cherishing, but there's kind of a debate about it. If you read Seiji's book, um, he talks about both of them. He talks about self-cherishing most of the time, though. All right. Oh, the chart. Um, let's do the chart last. Number 6. Um, Hong Son, would you like to read?
Yes, teacher. Number 6. Uh, suppose that we identify the kind of karma from our past that is bringing us the worst problem in our mind or in our life in general. Are we necessarily doing that same? Is that a question? Uh, kind of karma now. Uh, what can we do about it?
Yeah, if we have a problem that we identified the karma for, are we necessarily doing it now? Anybody?
No,
Yeah. What can we do about it now, Mike?
we can we can make sure that we're not doing like any little tiny like we can make sure that we're avoiding it in any small way.
But if we're doing it in a small way, aren't we just still doing it? You just said we weren't doing it.
Oh. Touche. Um,
Just saying.
uh, maybe so it's like maybe if maybe not that exact thing. Like if we keep getting, you know, if we keep getting things taken from us, we might not be like stealing things from people. If we get things stolen from us, we might not be stealing things directly from people, but like if I took like an extra mint from the like an extra after dinner mint from the restaurant when I was only supposed to take one, like we
That's
have to
stealing,
watch out
Mike.
for like
You're saying the same thing again.
no, it's not stealing.
It is. You just said you're only supposed to take one and you took two. Stealing. Um, I,
Help, help
but
me.
I get your gist. I would say no, you're not necessarily doing it, but y yes, you probably are in some way. And I would avoid anything like it, even the most subtle thing, which is what you're saying. And also, I would do the opposite as much as possible. Like if for stealing, I would give as much as possible. All right?
Yeah.
Hong Sun, read this.
Yes. If, for example, we live in a place where there are lots of unpleasant smell and pollution, this is because we commit sexual misconduct in the past. We may or may not still have a problem with this kind of behavior now because of the time left between a deed and its consequence. Nonetheless, one way to quickly stop most of the effects of the karma to be extremely careful about doing even the smallest form of the same deed in our current daily life.
Yeah, cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Hong Sun. Number 7, I'll read. Suppose we like another person but can't be close to them because some third person who's always close to them. Discuss the difference between how versus why in this situation, and the apparent solution versus the real solution. Um, if you want to be close to somebody and some third person's involved, it's not because of the third person why you can't be. It's because of something you did in the past that stops you from being close to people. So, how your karma from stopping people from being close to each other is manifesting is the situation. No, how, y- yeah, how is the situation, and why is because of the karma you planted in the past. The apparent solution is to try to break them up or something, which will give you more bad karma. And the real solution is to bring people together, which will either give you the karma for you to be closer to that person or someone else. Either way, you'll get the intimacy, connection, closeness that you desire. Yay! Oh, look. The how in this situation is that the other person doesn't physically give us a chance to be near the person we want to be near to. But the reason why this is happening in the first place is that we in the past didn't let someone else get near someone they wanted to be close to. The apparent solution to the problem is to try to get rid of the other person somehow, which will always backfire or cause the wheel of knives to turn back on us. The real solution is to make sure that we have no negative feelings toward the person and that we be very careful to see that other people can be near the people they want to be near. Yes. Cool. All right. Let's do the chart. So this is a chart of correlations. There's a lot of them. So I'm just gonna read them, just for time's sake. If you do the homework, you have to match them. So you have to memorize. I think there's 38 of them, and you memorize the thing that happened, and the thing that's happening, and the karma that was committed that created the thing that's happening. Okay, that means correlations. So I'm just gonna read each one, and then class will be done. According to the text, each unpleasant thing or event that ever happens to us is a result of what goes around comes around. The things we have done to others are returning back to us like a wheel of knives. In the blank next to each of the problems, write the letter of the real cause that the text says brought it about. Okay. If those who are supposed to help you hurt you instead, I failed to keep my mind on goodness in the past. If I find myself getting sick a lot, then I did harm to the bodies of others in the past. And by the way, the opposite is true too. If you find yourself healthy a lot, you help the bodies of others in the past. Okay? So you can think of it in positive terms as well. I have different kinds of mental suffering. I upset others in the past. People around me are bossy. I was arrogant towards those less than me in the past. People say unpleasant things to me. I engaged in divisive talk in the past. Unpleasant things often happen around me. I failed to think of my world and the people in it as special and holy in the past. I have trouble finding friends and other people to help me. In the past, I split up other people who were close to each other. People act in an intimidating way to me. In the past, I said bad things about spiritual people. I feel depressed a lot. In the past, I encouraged other people to do bad deeds. Hmm. Whatever I try to do never seems to work out. I hindered the work of holy beings in the past. No matter what I do, my Lama never seems pleased. In the past, I was insincere and hypocritical in my Dharma practice. People seem to criticize everything I do. In the past, I displayed a lack of personal conscience and consideration of what others would think of my actions. The people around me can't seem to get along with each other. In the past, I wished bad things on others and split people into sides. I have had or have some serious health problems. I misuse resources dedicated to the Dharma. I tend to get serious headaches or pain in my body. I didn't keep my spiritual promises and pledges in the past. I often feel anxiety or worry. In the past, I did wrong deeds against angels and secret teachings. I don't have enough money. In the past, I failed to give to others and to make offerings to the Triple Gem. I don't look very good physically. In the past, I was an angry person and didn't make holy images with proper care. Mm. I have trouble keeping my spiritual practice regularly and alertly. In the past, I behaved improperly towards the Dharma. Boom. For every single one that I feel like I experience, I also did the thing in the past. And for every single one I feel like I don't experience, I did the opposite in the past. So this was 100% for me. So, you gotta check it out for yourselves. And double checking. Yep, that's class. Thank you. So we're continuing with our review. It will all end soon. There's only about 6 weeks left. The last week, I will do all of course 18. Um, and thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure. Bye. Thank you, translators. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Thank you everyone. Cảm ơn thầy.
Cảm ơn Linh.